Alright, everybody, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video, and I know, I never make videos on Expanded. I think the last Expanded video I made was like a, actually it was the tournament I went in with the Yveltal Archeops deck. But yeah, I went into that 24 ticket standard tournament, I think, with the Yveltal Archeops deck. But yeah, I don't really make many Expanded videos. I personally don't really like the format too much. There's so much like item lock with Toad and Trev, and you still have to deal with Night March in that format. It's just, I don't know. I don't really like the format too much, but honestly, I kind of want to get back into it a bit. You know, I'm kind of feeling some Expanded vibes here and there. You know, I never really was a big fan of the format with stuff like Lasers, Verbanks, Toad, Night March, Trev, just all these annoying decks that like, and like Sableye Garb, so I don't know. I honestly am feeling some vibes on getting back into Expanded, just because honestly it's a pretty fun format. So I don't know, maybe I'll make more Expanded videos. I mean, I have a lot of ideas in mind, so who knows? Maybe I'll do more Expanded. If you guys want to see more Expanded, leave a comment down below and drop a like on the video. So anyways, let's get right into the Expanded deck. This is the most hyped Expanded deck to come out of Sun and Moon, and this is going to be with Seismitoad and Decidueye. Seismitoad EX has the attack Quaking Punch. For a single DCE, you do 30, and then your opponent can't play any item card from his or her hand. Now, beautiful thing about this is this isn't an attack, so it's not like an ability. So you're going to be damaging them and item locking them. So that means they can't use like Lysandre with like Trevenant to kind of like get around the item lock. So this keeps them item locked the entire turn. And let's face it, most decks play items nowadays. You know, you got a ton of decks that run items, so when you shut all those items down, you basically shut down over half of their deck. And what's the best partner for Seismitoad? Well, we've seen it with stuff like Slurpuff in the past. We've seen it with Garbodor. We've seen it with Bats. But now we're using it with Decidueye-GX. Decidueye-GX has the ability Feather Arrow. Once your turn before you attack, you may put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. I mean, this ability is great. You can use Feather Arrow every turn, and if you get multiple Decidueyes in play, you can just keep doing the damage. Now, we don't play any Lasers or Verbanks in this deck, which I think is one thing this deck could definitely try to make room for, is to run a couple Verbank City Gyms and Hypnotoxic Lasers, because, I mean, they do help Seismitoad out a lot. You know, relying on doing 20 damage with the item lock, yeah, it's not really the most reliable way to do things, so I don't know, maybe running Lasers and Verbanks is a good idea. I don't know what you could take out. I mean, I think Laser Verbank is definitely something that this deck does need, but I don't know what you could take out for it. But I do think having that extra damage with Laser Verbanks is pretty good, but hey. Now, Decidueye, when you get multiple of these in play, you're going to be doing Feather Arrow every single turn. So it's pretty powerful. Now, some lists I've seen, they ran 4-4-4 Decidueye. We're just going to play a 4-3-3 Decidueye. With stuff like Revitalizer and Super Rod, we really don't need to play any more than, you know, 3-4. We don't need to play any more than 3 Decidueyes. I kind of got this list inspired mostly from Team Fish Knuckles Squeaky's video on this deck, so I use his videos a lot when I'm building decks, because you know he's a good player and stuff like that. So yeah, but Feather Arrow, great ability, and even this thing's a good attacker. I mean, Razor Leaf 3 for 90, it's nothing too special, but when you have Feather Arrow, it can help. Also in mirror matches against Seismitoad EX, Razor Leaf wrecks them because it hits for weakness. Plus it has 240 HP, it's really hard to knock out. Hollow Hunt GX is also a very good GX ability, or attack, sorry. Put 3 cards from your discard pile into your hand. This is great, you can just get back any 3 cards you want. I mean, this card is insanely good. Decidueye, again, it's like the best GX Pokemon ever made. This is without a doubt the best card in the deck. So we're just running a 4-3-3 and then 3 Seismitoads. We got 2 Shaymins in there for draw support. I mean, some lists I've seen play Jirachi EX2. I don't know if you really need it, but we'll go over all the other cards in this deck. There's a lot of important stuff. Again, I think this deck could really use some Verbank City Gym and Lasers, but again, you can't put room for them, don't put them in. You can also run Super Scoop Ups in the deck. Again, I can't really find much room for Super Scoop Ups. I mean, maybe you don't need Super Rod when you have Hollow Hunt. Maybe you don't need Karen. Maybe you don't need the male. I don't know. But definitely Super Scoop Up could benefit this deck, but I couldn't find room. But anyways, let's get into the items. We got 1 Computer Search. Again, this is like the best A-Spec. Now, you could run Scoop Up Cyclone. I think Scoop Up Cyclone is a great option if you don't have Super Scoop Up. You could always run like, what am I saying anymore? I need to, like, I'm done. I'm talking, if you don't have computer search, or maybe you don't want to run it, you can throw in Scoop Up Cyclone. That is always another great aspect to have in the deck. So you got Scoop Up Cyclone, 2 level balls, grabbing you your Rowlets and Dartrix is super important. 2 Revitalizer, this is really good just to get your Decidueyes and stuff like that back. 1 Super Rod gets you back some energy and your Toads and Decidueyes. It's another really good card. We do run 1 Timer Ball. This is an item that I think works really well with Decidueye because, I mean, if you get at least 1 head, you can just grab any line. You can either grab your Decidueye or Dartrix with ease. It's also one of the only ways to get Decidueye from your deck easily. If you get double heads, even better, right? So, I mean, double heads on this thing, you can get the entire Decidueye line, so it's really good. 2 male, I want to run more, but I couldn't find enough room in this deck. With Expanded, you have more cards to work with, so you're kind of limited on a lot of other stuff like male and, stuff like that. But we did run 2 male. There's a lot of important items in this deck. I don't know if you can make room for 3rd or 4th, maybe. 4 Ultra Balls. Ultra Ball again, obviously. Every deck's going to play this. Search out your stuff. 4 VS Seekers for all your supporters. We do run a lot of supporters and a lot of important ones, which we'll talk about in a minute. 4 Force Giant Plants. Force Giant Plants, this is how we're going to get our Decidueye in play. With this, we can just go Dartrix, or yeah, Rowlet, Dartrix, boom, Decidueye in 1 turn, thanks to Force Giant Plants. We got 4 of those. Again, I do think Burbank City Gym and lasers are needed in this deck. I don't know what you could take out. If you want, you can go with 3 Force Giant Plants, because again, Seismitoad with lasers isn't real, and Burbank isn't really a bad attacker until you can maybe build up Decidueye, so again, maybe 3 Force Giant Plants, 1 Burbank couldn't be bad. I don't know. I do think this deck needs some sort of Burbank laser combo, but I don't know. We do run 1 AZ. This is great. Not only just bring back your Seismitoad, but also lets you reuse Decidueye. The thing with Decidueye is when you have Force Giant Plants in play and you play it down to Feather Arrow once, you can actually AZ it, play the whole line back down if you have Force Giant Plants in play, and then you can do Feather Arrow again. So that's why we got AZ in the deck. 1 Colress for draw support, 1 Karen. This is just in case we run into Vespiquen and Night March. This is our best way of dealing with that. Each player shuffles all Pokemon in his discard pile into his deck. This is basically how we're going to beat Vespiquen and Night March and Flareon and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, it's still kind of popular and expanded apparently, so I don't know. 2 Lysandres. Again, Lysander's a great card. 3 Ends for Sycamore for draw support. We do run 1 Xerosic. This is great in Seismitoad mirror matches when they item lock you. Well, you can then do Xerosic on them, discard their DCE, and then maybe they can't do the Quaking Punch again, and then you can start going off. So we do run 1 Xerosic in the deck. Plus, it's just a good disruption card. You can run Team Flareon in the deck too, and maybe Olympia, but I don't know. You can also run Team Skullgrunt if you want. That wouldn't be a bad idea too, but I don't know. 1 Belt. Now, I went with 1 Belt over 2, because I added in another Muscle Band. Belt is good. It gives your Pokemon more HP, but you know what? Belt is nice, but with Muscle Band, you can actually play it on Decidueye. So if any case you want to attack with Decidueye, giving it 110 damage instead of 90 is actually kind of nice. But Band also helps give Seismitoad more damage output over Fighting Fury Belt. Belt's still good, but Band allows you to attack with Decidueye. So we're going to go with a 1-1 line, and we got 2 Float Stones. Just, it's nice to have this, giving Shaymin a Decidueye free trait. 4 DCEs, obviously we need those for Toad and Decidueye, and then total of 3 Grass Energies. This is my Decidueye Seismitoad deck, and I just realized I have not saved this deck yet since I have built it, Kappa. Alright, well, let's do it. So, Decidueye, Seismitoad, Kappa. Alright, so now we gotta find some coin. But yeah, basically it's the list. Again, I really do think this list could use stuff like Laser, because the thing is you're doing like 30, 40 a turn, 50 a turn with Toad, and then you gotta factor in the Feather Arrows. But, I don't know, I feel like that doesn't do enough damage output you need. I don't know. I do think this deck could definitely use a little bit of, whatchamacallit, lasers and Burbanks, but I don't know. I mean, this deck could use a lot of stuff. You can throw in Super Scoop Ups, you could throw in laser Burbanks, all kinds of stuff. So I don't really know what you could actually throw in the deck. Again, Super Scoop Ups could also help, because Super Scoop Up actually will let you reuse your Decidueyes, right? So you can always use Super Scoop Up. By the way, I'm just trying to get some sleeves here because you can't save sleeves for some reason when you save your deck. They need to fix that. They need to fix that, because whenever I save my deck, it doesn't think. But I'm gonna make it look like I'm playing like Keldeo Blastoise. Don't ask me why. I'm gonna look like I'm playing Archie's Blastoise here. I know it's funny, but Kappa. But yeah, so we'll find the deck, and we will try it out here on PTCGO. Okay, here we go. I found a game, but it was against a Daily Evolution deck, so I kind of just skipped away from that. It was against one of those like Daily Evolution deck things, so there's really no point in showcasing that. So I just skipped out of that game. So that was the first game I found, so you gotta mind why I skipped out of it. But we will find another match with our deck, and hopefully it's not against some Daily Evolution deck. And let's see how this goes. Looks like playing against Fire. Alright, you know what? You want to play Fire? You want to play Fire? Again, I'm making my opponent be like, this has to be Blastoise Keldeo, because the grass could be Execute, the water's Keldeo, but joke's on you. It's not. Alright, Totodile, don't let me down. It let me down, but hey, you know what? Turn 1 Quaking Punch could be pretty good, so maybe we can pull that off. And maybe we can pull off some crazy plays here, so let's see. Alright, we mulligan, and what are we playing against? Okay. He plays Pyroar. We don't play any, Hexmaniacs, which is bad. If we get a Shaymin start, really? Really, game? You couldn't make me start with Toad. That's super, super bad. We are going to discard 2 Revitalizers, too, which could suck. Not really liking this hand too much. I mean, I do. I like the Sycamore, but I don't know. We're playing against a Fire deck, so this could be an easy win, but we need to get a Quaking Punch going ASAP. So we just see a Fire Energy going on to the Fennekin and a pass. Okay. If we had a 4 Giant Plants, this hand would be beautiful. This hand is garbage, though. Holy cow. We have to discard the entire Decidueye line and our Revitalizers. Amazing. I'm just going to put a DC on Shaymin. I'll just go for the Sky Return this turn. Yeah, I didn't even get the thing. So we can play down the Toads. I can't believe I had to discard all that. That is bad. Alright. I could dig for another Shaymin, I guess. Why not? We'll get rid of Karen and a Grass Energy. And we'll dig for another Shaymin, and we'll try to do setup again. We'll try and get more Decidueyes going. We'll see, maybe we can get Decidueye. I mean, we don't have Revitalize anymore. We haven't even drawn into 4 Giant Plants yet, so that's bad. So can we get what we want? Okay, next turn okay, you know what? Next turn we'll do it. Next turn, what I'll do is I'll computer search for like a 4 Giant Plants or something. So I'll do that. So we'll just bring up Toad. I don't think Toad's going to get knocked out here. So yeah. Next turn, I mean, we can basically just win the game. Just DC, knock him out. Silent Lab coming down. Pardon me, I don't think we're getting Shaymin anymore. I can't even talk today, but... Alright. Anything else? Because if not, we win the game. We put a DCE on Toad and we knock him out. No, a Lysandre. That's fine. Oh, it brings up Rowlet. Okay. Luckily, my boy Rowlet is a survivor. I mean, we actually literally could knock this thing out, but we're going to just have to go for the slow pain and knock him out the old-fashioned way. Float Stone is in the deck anyways. Right, it is. Nice. So, grab our Float Stone, and yeah, we basically just win the game. We can just float the Rowlet, retreat into Seismitoad. I mean, we can knock him out with Shaymin too, I guess, but you know what? Maybe the game glitched and has like a invisible Pokemon on his bench. So let's just knock him out with Quaking Punch. And boom, there we go. Alright, nice. Now we can move on, and we'll find another game. I know that game was not really that eventful at all. We didn't really do much that game. Okay, what was his Fire deck? Okay, Lugia, Entei, all kinds of crazy things. That's a crazy idea, but hey, you know what? It paid off for us in the end, so that's good. Alright. We'll move on, and we'll find another game with their deck. I'm getting close to getting that Bridget. I don't really want Full Art Bridget, but you know what? If I get it, I get it, because I don't even have a Full Art Bridget. That's how poor I am, Kappa. Alright, let's find another match here. Hopefully we can get more of like a better game here, so let's see. It looks like I'm playing against Trevenant. Okay, this is one of those matchups where kind of iffy on it. We'll see, though. We'll see how this goes. I don't know. I mean, we got the Feather Arrow to kind of help us out a bit. But, I don't know, my boy. Alright, we do win the coin flip, so that's good. Alright. So we can't really turn 1 item lock us. Okay, our hand, not the greatest, but whatever. We still haven't managed to get any 4 Giant Plants. Where are my 4 Giant Plants hiding, dude? Like, can we start with them? Can we get, like, any? Like, come on. I might just attack with Rowlet or Decidueye if we get one into play. Gallade. Okay, there. You know what? 4 Giant Plants, I forgive you. You are forgiven. I guess we'll attack with Decidueye here. I mean, we could go Toad, shut him down from Spirit Links, but you know what? We may as well take the Decidueye route. So, yeah, let's go Sycamore. Gotta lose one Revitalizer, but hey, what are you gonna do? We got another one, so it's all good. Okay, we did not get another Decidueye. Why? Why, game? We didn't... Okay. Why are my cards invisible? What the heck is going on? Right, there we go. That was weird. So, alright, we still have a decent amount of prizes. Still a decent amount of cards in our decks, so I'm hoping we draw into something here. I mean, if not, we can float and then Quaking Punch next turn, so we can go that route, I guess, if we don't get Decidueye. So, and we can even Leaf Blade Kappa, even though that would do nothing, so, yeah. So we see a Psychic going on Gallade. Are we going to see anything else from our opponent? We see a Howl. Okay, I guess, I don't know if this deck's too competitive. Hopefully we draw into like a VS Seeker or like something. There's a Dimension Valley going down. Alright, my opponent can do 30 to me. Okay, Swift Lunge for 30. Fine by me. And we'll bring out Toad. Wait, does he choose what we bring out? Yeah, okay, well, he actually doesn't. Okay. Toad, you know what, buddy? It's the one time, fam, I do not want to top deck you. It's the one time I did not want to top deck you. So, we're just going to have the Quaking Punch. I mean, he can actually knock me out soon. We need to top deck something. I keep getting in top deck mode this deck. I'm not liking it. I keep getting into top deck mode every time. We need to get something, man. We need a supporter, because this thing can actually knock me out next turn with piercing prizes. So, we need to actually... And he Xerosics me. Oh my god. Alright, is he going to just leave Seismitoad in the active? If not, I might just... Okay, I'll just bring out Rowlet. I'll let Rowlet get knocked out. Okay, what can we top deck? Thank you. Thank you. Jesus. Alright. What are we going to get? Okay, a lot to do with this hand. So we'll play down the Force Giant Plants. We'll float the active. We'll ban that. We'll belt this. We'll go with Ultra Ball. And, I mean, if Shaymin... I mean, Shaymin's not prized, but if it is. So we'll grab Shaymin. We'll go with Setup, and we'll see what we can get here. So let's see. Setup. Give me what I need. Come on, game. Don't let me down. Why am I not getting any Decidueyes? How many Ultra Balls have I played, dude? What? I don't get... How am I not drawing into my Decidueyes, dude? I don't understand this game sometimes, man. I really don't. I really don't. So let's just do Quaking Punch for 50. Next turn, you know what? Maybe we can get Decidueye in play. I really do not know why I'm not drawing into them. I literally... What the heck, Shaymin? All I had to do was draw into a Timer Ball, an Ultra Ball, or a Decidueye. But I don't draw into it. I give up, man. So we see a Colress for 4. Not bad. I mean, maybe he just draws into a handful of items. You know, we're slowly putting on pressure, though. I mean, I don't think he knocked me out. There's another Dimension Valley. Fine by me. I got the Force Giant Plants chilling in my hand. Deoxys, not really that scary. Piercing prizes, does it knock me out? I think it does. No, we live by 10 HP. That's why Seismitoad is a tank. Get a Grass Energy top deck. Ooh. I'm just going to spread that out a little bit. We'll play that. We'll play down another Toad. And before I needed that spot for Shaymin. Alright, Sycamore, please give me some Decidueyes. Oh my gosh, still nothing, dude. Alright, we got a Timer Ball, though. Come on, give us double heads to make up for this. Thank you. Oh, okay, there's 2 Decidueyes prized. Okay, okay, you know what? I kind of forgive you now, game. I kind of forgive you now. 2 of my Decidueyes are actually prized. Okay, that's going to be a little bit of a problem. But hey, you know what? When we take a prize, we can actually do it. So, might as well hit him for 20. I mean, that piercing prizes is actually doing stuff. If we had another Decidueye and play this thing, we get knocked out. But we don't. So, we'll just go with this. What can I use? I don't think I'm going to need anything. Yeah, I don't think we need to grab anything off this mail that we need. I mean, maybe Ultra Ball, but Decidueye's prized. So we're just going to have to do Quaking Punch here for 50. Sadly, he lives, but then next turn we can knock him out with Decidueye, forces Deoxys to come up, so it's all good. Not in the worst position, but you know what? If only we had another Decidueye. So there's another Dimension Valley. I mean, at this point, I think we're fine. We already have... I mean, we don't really need the Force Giant Plants anymore, but still. Alright, there's a Fan Club. Getting Shaymin and Gallade. This is where we're going to need to get Decidueye. See, if both of our Decidueyes weren't prized, this would be a lot better right now. So there is setup. And, alright. See, if we knocked this Gallade out, we would have been in a lot better of a spot. But our Toad's going to have to go down. And that won't be good. How many DCs? Okay, yeah, he's discarded 1 so far. So we're going to get knocked out, unfortunately. well, we can bring up Decidueye, and we can take him out, and hopefully get one of our Decidueyes out of the prizes. And I think what I'll do is I'll end him to 4 first. And let's see, what are we going to get? Please, DCE. Nope, we don't have any energy. Alright. Okay, what we'll do mail first. See what we can find off this mail, or just burn it at least. And then, I think I'll just Ultra Ball away Revitalizer and another Ultra Ball. And I think I'll just grab nothing, and then we'll do a Shaymin here. So we'll set up here for 5. We need to get like an energy. Holy cow, I only have 10 cards left in my deck. I just realized I'm low on cards. We didn't even get anything. Alright. Feather Arrow. Knock out this Gallade. We are low on cards, dude. That's not good. So we can knock out the Gallade. Take 2 prizes. Can we find like an energy and a Decidueye? We don't even find Decidueye. Wow. You gotta be joking me. Alright. Well, what we can do is computer search away Rowlet and Dartrix, I guess. And what we can do is we can grab a DC. My dog is barking. I'm trying to talk loud, but I can't do anything about it. And I guess maybe I could Razor Leaf, but I think the item lock's more important right now. And then we can do Karen, I guess, try and save our deck a little bit. We only have 3 Pokemon in there, so it's not like we have a lot. We're low on cards though, so we're kind of on the clock. I think we'll be fine, but we can just do Quaking Punch. Slow him down from items, which could help us. I mean, maybe Close Encounter just gives him a bunch of items he doesn't need, so. There is the Close Encounter. Alright. Here we go. Another DCE. Okay. Let's do Feather Arrow. Okay, we're doing 40. I'm just gonna do 20 of that Gallade. Might as well just soften it up. And, you know what? We can Lysandre the Gallade too, I guess. I mean, Shaymin doesn't really matter, so I might as well just do Quaking Punch. We hit this Gallade a little bit, then we can do that. Even if he Swift Lunges me, we can just bring out Decidueye and then retreat for free with the Float Stones we got on. So we see a Zubat going down. Alright, good enough. And alright, there is a energy, and we're going to see a Swift Lunge for 30. Will he make me switch or not? No, he does, alright, but that's fine. We got that free retreat. Thanks to Float. Okay. So let's go with Feather Arrow, do 20 to this Gallade. And I think, yeah, we'll retreat into Toad again. And we could have knocked him out with Razor Leaf. Maybe I should have done that. Alright, whatever. We'll Quaking Punch. We'll keep the item lock going for a little bit longer, I guess. We are going to knock him out next turn. 60. Yeah, we can knock him out next turn, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I could have, if I took the knockout. Yeah, maybe I should have taken the knockout. I actually kind of regret that now. I kind of regret not taking the knockout. Because then we could have just knocked out Shaymin next turn. Okay, bad play on my end, but hey, whatever. Luckily, though, our Toad is a monster and actually lives, so there's that. Alright, I think, yeah, I think I'm just going to do Karen. Yeah, we'll do Karen this turn, just to get our Pokemon back in our deck. Only 3, but it saves us some time. So, yeah, we'll do Karen, and we will do Feather Arrow on the Gallade. And then next turn, we win the game. So it's all good. I think, actually, I'm gonna Ultra Ball away N and Rowlet, just so that we have, I mean, just to increase the odds of us winning, you know what I mean? So we'll grab the Rowlet, and next turn we win the game, we can just bring out Shaymin and then hit it. So let's knock him out, and this way we keep the item lock going, so we still can't play items. I feel like maybe the slower approach was nicer, so we can take 2 prizes. He can knock me out with Supercross, but then we can just knock out the Shaymin, win the game. So there we go. As long as he doesn't end me to 2, then we can just win the game. We get DC, Lysandre, knock out Shaymin, boom. So we do see Crobat going down, so that will knock out my Seismitoad. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll bring out Decidueye then. And before Team Flare Gun screws me over. So we'll bring out Decidueye. We see a Zubat going down. I wonder what my opponent can do here. Might expect me to do Hollow Hunt. Maybe he doesn't think I have a DC left. Maybe he's going to be like, alright, he's going to Hollow Hunt. Alright, there's a teammate. We'll see what he grabs with this. Maybe like Gallade, because I did give him back the Gallade thanks to the Karen. So we'll see if he does get back Gallade or not. Hopefully he doesn't like do Crush. If he plays Crushing Hammer, I'm going to be done with this game. So hopefully we keep our energy on us and we can win the game next turn. If not, we're going to have to retreat into Toad and go that slower route. But hopefully we can keep this energy on us so that we can knock out Shaymin and win us the game. So what did he grab out those 2 cards? Okay, he grabs Gallade. Alright. Let's see. No, just a skill dive. Alright, so that is game then. We win the game. He's going to hit Shaymin, but it doesn't matter. We basically have the win at this point. All we gotta do is DCE this guy. And we Feather Arrow Shaymin. And we do Lysandre. And where is it? Lysandre. Alright, yeah, we grab Lysandre. And then boom, we knock out Shaymin. So, yeah, you can see this deck, you know, it puts in work. I mean, I think that slower approach on that Toad was a lot better of a plan. You know, if I kind of went a little more, you know, aggressive, took the knock on that Gallade, maybe it would have been in a better spot. But hey, you know what? I'll do it. I'll take the knockout. And we'll take our coins. Yeah, but 125. There we go. I'll take them coins. So, we were able to beat that Gallade deck. I guess it was just like Mega Gallade with like bats, I guess. Not the worst idea because Mega Gallade does have that second effect with Unwavering Blade. So let's find another match with our Decidueye Toad deck. See how this goes. I can't talk today. I make videos in the morning, so like I just ate breakfast, so like I don't know. It looks like we're playing in, I guess, Night March. Guess the water's like Milotic. Fine by me, we got Karen, item lock, so this is perfect. Plus Decidueye, so let's see. Can we win the coin flip? Yes, we can. Can we get turn 1 Decidueye? Hopefully we can. Alright, so yeah, this is probably Night March, I'm guessing. I mean, if not, it doesn't matter. We'll still try to win, Kappa. So let's see. So, we're going to mulligan, unfortunately. Hopefully we can actually get like a turn 1 Decidueye, and we're not going to like have like 2 of our Decidueyes prized. So, maybe this game can be like, yo, bro, here you go, man. Here's your turn 1 Decidueye. So that's all I want. All I want is to have an explosive turn. Come on, game. Don't do this to me. Okay, you know what? This hand is actually really, really good. Finally, it didn't do this to me for once. So we got the double Rowlet star. We got Shaymin, we got DC. Man, this hand is great. As long as this Shaymin doesn't screw us over, we should be good to actually have a pretty good turn 1 here. So let's see. Unless my opponent starts with Wobbuffet, then yeah, I'm going to cry. So I'm guessing this is Night March. So it is. Okay, so it is Night March. Fine by me. So we'll play the Force Giant Plants. And again, you know what? We have Karen in the deck. So we kind of have the advantage thanks to Karen. So let's draw. The Shaymin screws me over. Why am I even not surprised? Alright, we'll Colress for 4. Not the greatest Colress in the world, but maybe we can get like into another Shaymin or something. Okay, here we go. Nice. We can play down Dartrix. We'll do Male. See what we can grab. Ultra Ball. Okay, here's where it's gonna get risky. We can either get Decidueye or Shaymin. So we'll grab another Shaymin if it's in the deck. It is. Alright, that is good. We'll grab ourselves the Shaymin. And we'll plop that Shaymin down. Set up once again. Let's see. Can we get anything good off of this? Come on, give me Decidueye and stuff like that. Come on, game. Don't do this to me. Alright, good. I'm going to get rid of AZ and Sycamore via Seeker. I'm holding on Force Giant Plants for Dimension Valley. This way we have something to get rid of his Dimension Valley. So yeah. We'll grab our Decidueye GX. We'll play the Decidueye GX down. We'll play down our another Seismitoad, I guess. And I'm going to do Feather Arrow on the active so that we can soften it up. I mean, we could hit the Joltik, but that just puts more Pokemon as discard. Again, you know what? Karen's in the deck as long as it's not prized. Then we still have Karen to work with. We can easily just use Karen and keep our Pokemon, keep his Pokemon in his deck, and then basically run him out of ways to take prizes. So let's see. As long as he burns, it doesn't burn a lot of items this turn, that'll also be great. Oh, he gets rid of a Joltik. That's kind of annoying. So Karen, again, is our best friend here. So let's just hope, as long as he doesn't play many items this turn, Quaking Punch is going to be really useful. So we see a Muscle Bane on Mew. We see a Pumpkaboo. Okay. Let's see. What else can he do? What else is he going to do? Shaymin. Alright. Please do not draw into anything you need. Just draw into, like, no items. And then don't play any items this turn. Or just play none so that we Quaking Punch you and then your items are slowed down completely. So let's see. Will it work out for us, or will it not? I mean, another good thing here is Decidueye has 240 HP, so it is a tank at Night March, because Night March, it's gonna, I don't even think it can do 240 damage, so, yeah, I mean, Decidueye, well, yeah, it can with, like, Muscle Band, maybe, I don't even know, I forget what, okay, you got 4 Lampents, 4 Joltiks, 4 Pumpkaboos, so you got 12 Night Marchers. Actually it does, but yeah, you need a band to do that, so we might be lucky. Let's see, did my opponent get what they need? Computer Search, alright. Hopefully they get rid of something. Okay, they get rid of another Night March, which I don't really like to see. I don't really think our Toad will get knocked out this turn, so we might be safe on that end. And yeah, as long as, if we burn him from doing battle, if we burn his battle compressors really early on, or he just doesn't play him, then when we do the Karen Quaking Punch combo, he won't have any of his things left. So that'll be a great combo. Mew. Okay, well, if we muscle ban the Decidueye will be able to one-shot Mew. Did he not grab anything? I don't even think he grabbed anything off that. What the heck? Alright, there's one Battle Compressor. I didn't want him to do many, so maybe he just doesn't play. Maybe we're lucky and he has like a bunch of Night Marchers prized. So let's see. If we're lucky, his Night Marchers are prized. So this is where my boy Karen will come in clutch. We Karen him, and then boom, we shuffle all those Pokemon back in the deck. So, yeah. That's why you got the Karen in the deck. That's why Squeaky put it in the deck, because Karen against Night March is really good, because once they use all their Battle Compressors, they can't really do them again because there's no Lysandre trump cards. So we got Karen for days. So I'm feeling safe this match, as long as Karen is not prized, and as long as we draw into it. So he actually gets rid of Lysandre and 2 Lampents, okay. He's going to play another Shaymin down. This dude is really digging. He hasn't really done much, though. He's literally only done 1 Battle Compressor and like an Acro Bike, so that's good. So okay, there's the Force Giant Plants gone, so that's great. We can actually play our Force Giant Plants down. DCE and probably just a Night March, right? Via Seeker for Lysandre. All right, what is he gonna bring up? Is he gonna bring up Shaymin? No, Decidueye. Okay, that's fine. Fine with that. We can get Float Stone and retreat it, or DCE and retreat. So I'm feeling good. Or maybe AZ with the Force Giant Plants. I don't know. AZ is AZ in our deck? Oh yeah, we could AZ this thing, but I'm probably just gonna do Colress for 10 and try and go from there. So yeah, there's Night March. Not gonna do a lot, only 100 damage. I mean, that's still a lot of damage, but not too much. So let's do Force Giant Plants. Get rid of that Dimension Valley. We'll do Trainer's Mail. Okay, we don't need anything off. I was hoping for like a Timer Ball or something. Alright, let's go via Seeker for Colress. Colress for a whopping 10 cards. We need a flow. We need so much stuff. And before this screws us over. It kind of did. We didn't even get like any other Decidueyes or anything. Come on. Alright, whatever. We'll grab Dartrix. Grab the Dartrix here. We'll play him down. We'll put Grass Energy on, I guess. You know, build a Decidueye up for later. We'll do Feather Arrow on the Mew. I mean, we're not knocking him out, but we could still put some damage on the thing. We'll retreat into Seismitoad. And I wish I had a band or something, but we don't. So we're just going to have to do with a Quaking Punch for 30. So now he doesn't have his item cards, and all is good. And then next turn, we can kind of just keep the Quaking Punch. We can even just Lysandre up like his Shaymins maybe. Actually, no, he can Sky Return, never mind. We can Lysandre up Mews and stuff. So now he's shut down from items. And if we draw into Karen soon, we can easily just Karen him, slow him down even more, make him get all his Night Marchers right back in his deck. And yeah, so hopefully we can get some Karens going soon. I want to Karen him like right now so that we can make him do like no damage with Night March. So hopefully we can get that going soon. He's still doing 100. We're doing 50 right now. So we can knock him out, and that'll be great. If we got like 3 Decidueyes, we can knock him out then. So what else is this Mew gonna do? I think he might actually retreat into the other Mew. I don't know if that's really the best move, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. So let's see. Now, I'm obviously not gonna knock out his Joltix. His Joltik can kind of just chill on the bench for now, because that'll put more Night March in his discard. So as long as we aren't knocking out Joltik, we're fine. Oh, he actually Quaking Punches me. Okay. That's fine. We will Feather Arrow the Mew. We will DCE Decidueye. And I guess just Quaking Punch. Why not? Just knock out the Mew. Maybe I was going to try and get another Decidueye play. Maybe I should have done that, but whatever. I feel like that was a safer route. Alright, there's a Xerosic, so we can use Xerosic next turn. Shut him down there. He's probably like drawn into VS Seekers, but he can't play them. He could still hit me with Night March for 80. It's not really doing too much damage. So this is where Super Scoopa would be good in the deck. So we see a Water Energy going on Joltik, so I guess, yeah, he does play Milotic. Or maybe he plays the Archie's Empoleon. I haven't really seen a Night March Archie's Empoleon deck in a while. So I don't know if he actually does play the Archie's Empoleon or not. It might just be for Milotic. He probably plays the 1/1 Milotic line. So I don't know. This is interesting. So let's see. Can this Mew knock me out? I doubt it. Yeah. Quaking Punch. So he's really banking on the Quaking Punch plays. That is fine. Okay, Timer Ball. That's not what I wanted to draw into. So I guess we'll just Grass Dartrix. We'll do Feather Arrow on Mew. And then we will Xerosic that DCE off the Mew. And then next turn, I'll probably just go with Sycamore. I mean, I don't want to lose all these supporters, though, so I don't know. We'll do Quaking Punch for 30. And, yeah, we'll keep this train going. Next turn, I really do need to find another Decidueye, though. But if he doesn't have any DCs or anything, he can't attack. And he gets a Sycamore. Don't tell me you top deck that. He had a dead hand, too, from the looks of it. Actually, no, he could have Battle Pressure Beast Seeker. Hopefully, he doesn't get a DCE here. Alright, there's Dimension Valley. How many Fortune Plants do we have left? Alright, we still have 2 in the deck, so we can probably keep up the Stadium Race. Plus, we have Hollow Hunt, so that's good. So he actually goes with Sharp Blade Quill, which does 20 to everything, right? 20 damage to 1. Alright. Fine by me. So time to do this. So we'll do Timer Ball. Can we at least get 1 heads? Alright, 2 heads. I mean, I didn't really want that, but, hey. We don't need to draw anything. My dog is barking. Will you shut up, dog? Jesus. I'm telling you, man. My dog sometimes. Alright, we can knock out Joltik, but that just puts more Night Marches discard, which I don't want to do. We need to get Karen soon, so we'll hit this thing. And, yeah, we can knock him out here. So, double Feather Arrow, the Mew. And I guess we'll just DC Toad and go with Sycamore. We gotta lose, like, all of our ends, which is kind of funny, but I don't even think that matters anymore. We need to find, like, Karen or something. Alright, no Karen quite yet. My opponent concedes the game. Easy win. Easy win. But yeah, I think you can kind of see the power of this deck. I mean, Decidueye is just one of the best cards ever. Well, not ever, but like one of the best like cards in the format right now. You can kind of see why the deck is so aggressive and powerful. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more PTCGO content. Comment down below if you guys want me to do more expanded videos. I have a ton of more expanded deck ideas in mind. So if you guys want me to do more expanded decks, definitely leave a comment down below. I am down to do even more videos in the expanded format. It's not the worst format in the world, and I definitely think you could do a lot with expanded. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully I showed off the Seismitoad Decidueye deck pretty well. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on another video. Peace out.